decided to slither on in and check out this brand new speed build, this apartment renovation, and it's very special because it is the finale. It is the finale of my Hogwarts Houses Apartments Series, the playlist of which you can find down below in the description, as well as probably in the end card, and if I remember, maybe a little card up in the corner here. But I saved the best for last. We've already done Ravenclaw, we've already done Gryffindor, we've already done Hufflepuff, so of course, now here we are with Slytherin. Yes, my favorite house, my home, So, funny story, okay? When I started working on this and I was talking to my boyfriend, you know what he said to me? He said, I don't think you're a Slytherin. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm a Slytherin. I got sorted. Pottermore put me in Slytherin. So, it's legit. I'm a Slytherin. And then, when I first got sorted, I thought it was wrong. But, as time went on, I kind of saw some of the traits and I was kind of like, okay. But he said, and he told me not to tell anybody, but this is the perfect time to tell the world. He said I'm a Hufflepuff. Not that there's nothing wrong with being a Hufflepuff. I love Hufflepuffs. I mean, maybe part of me is a Hufflepuff, but I was like, come on, man. No, I'm a Slytherin, and I am proud to be a Slytherin because I know Slytherins usually get the bad rap, but not all Slytherins are bad. We've got Severus Snape. Now I know he's got some bad qualities, but we still love him, right? And then who else we got? We got Regulus Black. I won't talk about no spoilers though. We got Regulus Black. We've got Professor Slughorn. He was a Slytherin. Trying to think of who else is a Slytherin. I mean, we've got Draco. I mean, he wasn't the best either, but okay, get to the end of the series. There's a little redemption, a little bit, and I'm sure later in life, maybe, but I'm a Slytherin. I am proud to be a Slytherin, and you may have noticed that little painting or canvas, picture, wall hanging artwork whatever you want to call it, of the little Slytherin logo design. It says your way to greatness, and I'm on my way to greatness, right? Aren't we all though? We're all on our way to greatness. I believe it. Anyway, that is not a CC artwork. It is I pulled it off the gallery, so your Sims can basically do like a paint by reference kind of deal when they reach a certain level for the painting skill. And so someone uploaded that to the gallery and I plucked it up. Ooh, look at that hat on the trunk of books. That is the Spooky Day stuff pumpkin with the little hat, and the pumpkin's just shoved right into the books. I cannot take credit for that trick because I just recently saw Sydney Macaretta do that trick in her Every Tiny Home is a Hogwarts House, which if you haven't seen it, I suggest that you do. She's very talented, and that was such a great video. But yeah, when I was doing this trick with the ceiling, with the tool mod and stuff, and also I had to use tool mod to change the windows in the apartment. There are many tutorials out there if you guys want to see how to do that, but if I remember, I'll link the one I used down below. But I was thinking about how far I came and how grateful I am to everyone in this community to being so open about tricks and tips and tricks and things that they've learned along the way with all the newer simmers and YouTubers. And if you look at my Ravenclaw apartment, which is the first one that I did, I mean, at least I see it. I see a total difference. But this apartment, I love it. I love all the clutter. And I love this little makeshift island type deal we've got going on. I don't even know what you would call it. But I would have never guessed that I'd be doing this a year ago. What else we got going on? I'm really happy I was able to get this build completed and out for you guys in time. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled a bit at first, but I feel like I do that with a lot of stuff, with a lot of builds sometimes. Sometimes you just sit down to the build and you're like, you know you want to do this build, but then you sit down and you start trying to do it and nothing works. It doesn't look right and you can't figure out the floor plan or the layout and nothing's clicking. And my advice for that is leave it. Step away from it. Build something else, or leave the game entirely. Go play another game. Go read a book. Go watch TV. Just take 30 minutes, an hour, heck, if you have to take a whole day or a whole week, whatever you need, take the time, because honestly, it's so much better to put content or something out there that you're more proud of rather than trying to force it, because when you force it, you're not, at least in my opinion, you don't feel the same way about the build. Like, you're not like, oh my god, I can't wait to share it with people. You're kind of like, oh, I have to share it with people. I mean, you don't have to share it, but you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it doesn't click, it doesn't click. It will eventually. Just take your mind off of it. Go do something else, and maybe scroll through Pinterest, and maybe something will be like, oh, that's it. And then you can go back in, and everything falls into place, just like this did. This fell into place. I did take a break. I struggled with the loft for a little bit, and I think that's why the loft looks a little more simpler than the first level. There's not as much clutter, there's not as much going on, but it is their bedroom, and I figured maybe that's just where they keep it cleaner, and all their stuff is just on the first floor. Let's go with it. Let's just roll with it. But anyway, we got just a little table for two here in the kitchen, and I'm picking out more clutter. We've also got this wall here, plus the wall that you can see if you're like looking down from the loft. It looks very much like the halls of Hogwarts with all of the portraits, and it was so fun. So Realm of Magic and Vampires, those are two packs that are basically prominent in this, but I didn't limit any packs. We've got some eco lifestyle. We've got that shelf. That shelf is from Snowy Escape. What else? I'm trying to look around. Oh, Journey to Batu. A lot of Journey to Batu clutter pieces around. I think that trunk is from Cats and Dogs, and then we've got Laundry Day here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. But I don't know, tell me what you guys think about this. Also tell me your Hogwarts house down in the comments below. Oh, also, if the shadow thing, like, this build was really glitchy for me with shadows and lighting, so I'm gonna apologize right there. Like, sometimes the video or the footage kind of goes out of focus. And in that cauldron, I ended up changing it to the solid black cauldron, because this one was so see-through, and it was driving me insane. I don't know if it's because I changed the windows and maybe the windows are in the exact right spot. But then also I've been having this weird shadow glitch with my game, and usually removing reshade gets rid of it. But then I get sad because my game looks naked and I end up putting reshade back on, and then it works for a while, and then next thing I know I'm loading it and then there's a weird shadow thing going on again. I don't know what that's all about, but things could be worse. It really could be worse, because before I had that shadow glitch, I couldn't even get my game open. And I was panicking, and well, not panicking, but I was really annoyed. And just kind of like, oh no. But yeah, we are in the bedroom. We've got Vlad over there. I was trying to avoid using Vlad, but I don't know, maybe it's a picture of Voldemort. Maybe this... I know I just said not all Slytherins are bad, but the bad ones have to live somewhere, right? And there, maybe, let's pretend that's Voldemort's portrait. I mean, I assume there would be one somewhere. But yeah, this apartment's got enough room for 2 Sims. We got that nice little desk there. We've got the cauldron space. There is also, I don't show it, the balcony has a nice little dining table, so when you have company over, you'll have somewhere to seat them and eat and have a good old time. Yeah, there was that weird empty space here in the middle, so I ended up just using 2 bookcases to kind of clear that up. Not clear it, but put something. I didn't know what to put there. I tried, and I was trying to be creative, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. In the end, I am really happy with this build. I hope you guys do enjoy it as well. I think we'll be ending here shortly and moving on to the tour portion of this video. So yeah, I mean, oh, I do show the balcony. You guys are in luck. That's a little treat. Oh, there's a fireplace too. Snowy escape again. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. And then hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And then for any notifications, ring the bell. And as always, never tickle a sleeping dragon. Bye guys.
People come and people go through high streets we know. Dark and light.